All right, yesterday, DJ Juice and I took 10 kids from multiple schools to Times Square Cinema on Broadway to see the hottest film out, Black Panther. And the students were from Three Lakes Middle School, Griffin Elementary School, Bolter Middle School, Hubbard Middle School, Orr Elementary School, and even Cumberland Academy. And the film is already in the record books as the 5th biggest opening weekend of all time and earned an estimated $235 million last holiday weekend. It was a great treat for a special group of kids. And joining us right now this morning to discuss the movie and review it is DJ Juice with 102.7, 106.9 The Blaze. Thanks, Juice, for coming in.
Man, thanks for having me, man. Last night.
We had fun, right?
Amazing time. The kids had a good time, and man, the movie, this was my second time seeing it, and I think I might have to go again.
I think so too, because it was, we had a lot of kids to kind of like look after, and it was a lot of fun. But first of all, before we get into depth with the movie, we have to say thank you to Broadway, to Times Square on Broadway. They helped us out, so I want to give a shout out to them. It was a great time. So let's dig into this Black Panther movie. I think right now it has a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. I want to know what you think. What rating would you give it?
I'm right up there at the 95, 96, 97, because I honestly enjoyed the movie. And I didn't start off as a Marvel fan. And
really?
Yeah, and so, you know, the Spider-Mans and all that stuff is cool, but this one kind of gave you the kind of the hip-hop act with Kendrick Lamar doing a lot of the scores and stuff. Man, it was an amazing movie, and the action was on time, and it wasn't slow like a lot of movies start off when they're the first one. It's always the whole backstory is kind of like,
Well, you were talking about how origin stories in these superhero movies, they take a long time sometimes. So this, they really paced it well. And I thought it was pretty great. Now, experts forecasted a really strong opening weekend, but I really don't think anyone expected this sort of explosion. Why do you think Black Panther has resonated so powerfully with audiences?
Man, I think it's really, when you think about the culture, and now, first we can start with the music aspect of it with Kendrick Lamar and the whole TDE family putting out like the publicity and the background on the movie itself, and it's the first black superhero, so it's like
it's a big deal. And I mean, people were dressing up. You got your Black Panther shirt up right now, so it was a great time. Now I'm going to go out on a limb here, and obviously, you know, Chadwick Boseman did a great job in the lead role as Black Panther, but personally, I think the highlight of the film was Killmonger, Michael B. Jordan's role. I really think that carried the movie. I really think it was incredible. What do you think about that? Am I crazy?
I mean, he had a good role, but I'm not going to say he was the best villain. Not by far.
You don't think he's the best villain in like Marvel history?
No, I don't think he's the best villain. I think he's a good villain, but not the best villain. But also the Lupita and all the other cast members, it was really
the ensemble was incredible.
Yeah, it was just well put together. So you didn't.
But you don't think Killmonger was like really sympathetic as a villain? Like sometimes the hero's only as good as the villain. I mean, listen, this wasn't Heath Ledger Joker level, but it was pretty good, I thought.
I mean, it was good, but it wasn't the villain. I think it still was a lot more that could have happened. Yeah. So he wasn't that villain, but he was a good villain.
Okay, I thought he did a pretty good job. What was your favorite part of the film, though?
Man, me being a member of Omega Psi Phi fraternity, I have to say when M'Baku came and then they were
Did you? I couldn't hear you. Did you shout out any?
I kind of kept it inside.
You kept it inside.
The first time I did, but I didn't want to startle the kids because they were like, "What is going on with Juice?"
Well, the kids, I was watching their faces and like hearing what they were saying throughout the film, and one of the things that really struck me was that they seemed to get the most excited by the technology in the film, which was really fascinating to me because Wakanda's technology, I mean, I need that in my life right now, right?
And it's kind of cool because I remember back watching old movies like Demolition Man where we would see people FaceTime. Yeah. So now I'm wondering, like, am I going to be able to talk to my dad and be like, and then just see him, hey, Dad, what's going on today? Like, the technology was amazing.
Incredible. The suit, I just loved it. Now, lastly, I want to kind of ask you this. Overall, in all the Marvel movies we've seen, there's been tons of Marvel movies that have come out in the past years. Where does Black Panther rank? Is this top 10? Is this top 5? Is this top 3? Where do you have it?
It's really hard to put it up there because, I mean, all of them have sequels and stuff. So For me, I'm gonna rank it at least top 5.
Okay, I'm gonna go top 3.
You're gonna go top 3?
I'm gonna go top 3. Iron Man is in there. Black Panther. I'm still working on the last one because there's so many. But top 5. All right, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Thanks for last night. Had a great time with you, and thanks for coming in this morning.
Oh man, thank you.